It was as we've said, there was a lot going on in Washington yesterday, and Representative Nancy Mace asked witnesses if extremist rhetoric on social media is a threat to democracy. So, trans activist.
Wonder what their answer is.
Alejandro Caraballo said yes.
Okay.
Oh,
yeah.
I would have never guessed that.
I mean, of course it is.
So it's a kind of a long clip here, but I think it's worth the payoff here for Nancy.
Is rhetoric on social media a problem and a threat to our democracy, Mr. Ward?
Yes, absolutely.
Mr. Siegel?
Okay.
Wait.
Yes.
So
Ms.
she's
Carvalho?
going through all of them.
Ms. Nomani?
Yes.
Ms. Tyler?
Yes.
Okay. Everyone says yes. Everyone agrees.
Wow.
Shocking, right?
That's amazing.
Another question
Okay.
I have.
They're
do you believe
unanimous on
that rhetoric
Common
targeting
ground, Pat.
officials with violence for carrying out their constitutional duties is a
Boy.
threat to democracy, Mr. Ward?
Let me guess. Yes.
Siegel.
Yes.
Yes.
She got to get him on the
Yes.
record here.
Uh-huh.
Set up the next fun
Yes.
So
payoff
stupid.
here.
So stupid.
All right, thank you very much. Only a few weeks after the attempted attack on a Supreme Court justice on June 25th.
Pause it. By the way, when they all say yes, I guess it's true, right? I guess it is
Yeah,
so.
that's absolutely. That means it's true.
There
Right.
you
We
go.
would have gotten a no if it weren't true, but
Common
we
ground.
didn't. We didn't. So everybody's on board. Yes, it's
Okay.
a threat
Okay.
to democracy.
Okay. Okay.
All right, let's hear the rest.
All you on Zoom.
As Alejandro
Yes, okay.
Caraballo tweeted out the following in response to a
Uh-oh.
decision
One
on
of the
abortion,
witnesses tweeted something out.
overturning
Oh,
Roe v.
boy.
Wade, and I'll quote directly from the tweet: "The 6 justices who overturned Roe should never know peace again. It is our civic duty to accost them every
Oh, my
time
gosh.
they're in public. They are pariahs. Since women don't have their rights, these justices
And
should never
pause it
have
for
a
a
peaceful
second.
moment."
Okay, this is not violent rhetoric.
No.
This is not inciting any kind of violence.
No.
Right? This is not hate
That's
speech
because
against these Supreme Court
Caballos
justices.
is a Democrat, so it doesn't apply.
Real.
Oh, it's fun.
She keeps going.
I know something about being accosted. The night of January 5th, I was physically accosted on the streets of D.C. in Navy Yard by a constituent of mine. I fervently blamed rhetoric on social media, rhetoric at public events, for being physically accosted.
And you
I
don't
carry
see
a
that you're
gun
doing exactly the same thing, if not
everywhere I
worse.
go when I am in my district and I'm at home, because I know personally
Carries a gun,
that
yep.
rhetoric has consequences. I've had my car keyed. I've had my house spray painted. I had someone trespass in my house as recently as August. I've been doxxed on social media about where I live. And I've had to add to
Join
security
the
everywhere
crowd.
I
You
go.
probably
Often,
shouldn't. No
because I
kidding.
can't afford it, I have to carry my own firearm wherever I go.
Wait,
And,
what?
Alejandro Caraballo also recently tweeted on November 19th, not even a month ago, that the Supreme Court, vested with the judicial power of the United States by our Constitution, stated they are not a legitimate court issuing decisions. And also the Supreme Court is an organ of the far right. So my last question today of Ms. Caraballo, do you stand by these comments, this kind of rhetoric on social media?
Heaven help us.
And do you believe it's a threat to democracy?
Thank you, Representative, for the opportunity to clarify and provide context to my tweets.
I have the question, is it yes or no? Do you believe your rhetoric is a threat to democracy when you're calling to accost a branch of government, the Supreme Court?
I don't believe that's a correct characterization
What
of
you
my
tweeted, though.
statements.
Yeah,
Did you not
explain
tweet
it then.
that you thought that the Supreme Court justices should be accosted?
What I'm
you
saying
tweet
is
that,
that
yes or
that is
no?
not an
Did you tweet
accurate characterization of my statements.
On June 8th of this year, a man was
She's
arrested
reading
near Justice
exactly
Brett
what you
Kavanaugh's
said.
home in Maryland. He told law enforcement officers he wanted to kill a Supreme Court justice. He was found
Gosh.
with a knife, with a pistol, 2 magazines, ammunition, pepper spray, zip ties, a hammer, crowbar, and duct tape.
Ms. Caraballo, on page 12 and 13 of your written testimony, you painted concerned parents as having been infiltrated by white nationalists and far-right militia groups.
That's not hateful.
Which
though.
played a significant role in school board protests. This has not
This guy's awesome,
actually been my
actually.
experience
No,
with
he's from
concerned
Florida. He's
parents.
awesome.
In your testimony, you wrote that in Loudoun County, Virginia, unfounded rumors that spread in local parent groups on Facebook about an alleged trans student sexually assaulting a girl in a bathroom led to a firestorm of several heated school board protests that descended into violence. But in fact, the perpetrator it actually turned out had committed 2 sexual assaults at 2 different Loudoun County
They can't
schools
defend their little
in
tweets, their little
2021,
keyboard
and was
warriors.
arrested on October 7th, 2021 by the Loudoun County Sheriff's Office.
It's just unbelievable.
These weren't unfounded rumors, as you suggest. It actually turns out law enforcement had to act because a sexual assault occurred. So giving this, I'm assuming that until now you were unaware of what happened here, and you're going to update your testimony for the case.
Okay, we'll have to hold on in suspense as to that answer. Does she even answer it? Do we?
No, we don't
have
that.
the
That's
response.
it. That was the end of the clip.
Unbelievable.
I just love it throwing their words right back at them.
Yep.